All right. Hello, Kipsters. Good to see you. All right. This is our five senses lesson. So, we're going to be talking about our five senses. Our body has five ways that it can detect things or objects and things that we can do when we're playing sports or playing games, or even sometimes just to keep us safe. So we're going to talk about the five senses today. We're going to talk all about all five of them. I'm going to show a video for each one of those. I want you to pay attention closely to each one of them and try to remember the five senses that we have in our body, and then how do we know what sense we're using or where we would use that sense during our school day or maybe after school or at home or during a sporting event. So here we go. Okay, so you can just have a seat in your chair. You don't need to get up and move or anything for this one. Okay, we are going to go through our five senses. This is more of our a health lesson for us, understanding our bodies and knowing what our bodies can and cannot do. Okay, so here we go. So we are, as we said, have five senses. Okay, we have five senses, and we use different parts of our body to sense things and be able to touch, feel, hear, smell, taste. Okay, so our first sense, okay, we have is sight. So when we talk about sight, we talk about our eyes. Okay, we use our eyes to see things, okay, to look at things. Okay, the second one is hearing, and we use our ears. Okay, we use our ears to hear, to listen, okay, to understand or take in information and then process it in our brain. Then we have taste. Okay, we use our mouth, our lips, our tongue, mostly our tongue, to taste different types of senses. We can taste hot or spicy or sweet or savory, stuff like that, where we have different taste buds that can sense the different flavors in foods. And actually, we actually use a lot of our nose as well to help us taste as well. And we have touch. Okay, and touch is a sense, and we use our skin for that sense. Okay, we use our skin, so when we touch things, we're able to feel whether they're hot or cold. We can sense different times when we shouldn't be touching things, or we are able to feel things and be able to pick them up or throw them. If you think about a football player, they've got a grip on that football. They want to be able to feel that football so they feel comfortable to be able to throw it. When we're catching it, we got to have that sense of touch to be able to catch or juggle or be able to receive a pass from someone in a game. And then our last sense we have is smell, and we use our nose. Okay, we use our nose for smell. We sniff and we can smell all these odors, sometimes good ones, sometimes bad ones. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a little song for our senses. You can sing along as you start to hear it. This is going to be our senses song.
Touch is the feeling that I feel with my hands, nerves, endings in my skin, help my brain to understand when something is hot, when something is cold, when something is rough, when something is smooth. Touch, taste, smell, sight, sound. Touch, taste, smell, sight, sound. Touch, taste, my eyes, I see the things on the ground, and I see things in the sky. Light rays pass through my pupil to my retina to my brain. The pictures that I see are like a video game. Touch, taste, smell, sight, sound. 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 Sound is what I hear when I listen with my ears. When an object makes a noise, it sends vibrations through the air. Decibels measure the volume of a sound. I hear a whisper that is quiet and an airplane that is loud. Touch, taste, smell, sight, sound. Touch, taste, smell, sight, sound. Touch, taste, smell, sight, sound. Touch, taste, smell, sight, sound.
All right, so a really cool song there for us to learn our senses and some of the things that our bodies do and what parts of our body that we use to use in our senses. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go a little bit more in depth on this on the sense of touch. Okay, so sense of touch, we use our skin. Okay, the skin on our body. Our hands are usually we're touching things, but also all the skin on our body. So here we go.
Objects around us. Can you tell us how our hands help us?
Okay, so I want you to think about something that you can touch that might be in the house that might be cold. And what I want you to do is I want you to get up and I want you to walk to a place in the house and I want you to touch something that you think is cold. All right, here we go. Ready? And go. Come back in 10 seconds. And coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and welcome back. So what did you touch? Did you touch maybe something in the kitchen? Did you touch something maybe in the living room? I went and touched the refrigerator because that's always cold to keep our food fresh. Okay, good.
Of our body. It helps us to feel the texture of things. Our skin makes us feel if the object is hot or cold, smooth or rough, soft or hard. Let's have first the hot and cold things. Here are the examples of hot objects. Coffee, fire, rice, soup, and iron. Here are the examples of cold objects. Ice, ice cream, snow, air conditioner, and refrigerator. Next, let's have the smooth and rough objects. Here are the examples of smooth objects. Glass, mirror, egg, and plate. Here are the examples of rough objects. Rock, log, jackfruit, and sandpaper. Lastly, let's have the soft and hard objects. Here are the examples of soft objects. Gum, hair, marshmallow, clothes, and pillow. Here are the examples of hard objects. Door, window, table, chair, and book. That's it. I hope you learned and have fun today. Thank you for watching.
All right. So our sense of touch, okay, we could feel all of these different senses of hot versus cold, knowing when to touch something or not to touch something, smooth and rough, or soft and hard. Okay, knowing if a surface is rough and it could, hurt our hands, or whether it's smooth and feels good, whether we're sitting on a soft pillow or a hard couch, or if we're going to touch a hot pan or a cold piece of ice. Okay, so our skin does all of that by sending all those messages up to our brain and telling us, all right, this is a smooth object, or this is a cold object, or this is too hot and you shouldn't touch it. Okay, so you have to be the person of reason with your brain, because your brain is going to tell you, oh, that's too hot, don't touch it. If you keep touching it, you could hurt yourself. Or if you touch something that's way too cold and your brain's saying, oh, well, that's way too cold, don't keep touching it, and you keep touching it, your brain tried to tell you. Your brain and your body will tell you, okay, this is smooth, I like that, or rough, I like that, or smooth, I don't like that. Okay, listen to your brain, listen to your sense of touch with your skin and all of those molecules that are in there that are helping you to understand and be able to feel and sense things in this world. All right, great job. We will continue with another sense in another video, but today we're only going to talk about the sense of touch. Hope you learned a lot. Have a great day and be safe.